You never forget the moment a neighbor crosses a line so badly it turns from annoyance into pure danger. I live in a quiet suburban neighborhood where most people just want peace. But of course we had one exception, ROS self-proclaimed Queen, better known as Karen. She was loud, entitled, and loved nothing more than lording over others with made-up rules. One Saturday afternoon, my daughter pulled into my driveway after her shift. What Karen didn't know was that my daughter, Claire, isn't just any 25-year-old. She's the county sheriff. She drives an unmarked car, but she carries the badge and authority of law. Karen had always been hostile toward us, claiming our hedges were too high or that my American flag wasn't HOA approved. But that day, she went too far. As Claire stepped out of her car in uniform pants and boots, Karen stormed over, screaming that outsiders weren't allowed to park in her neighborhood. Before Claire could even respond, Karen pulled a handgun from her, aiming it directly at my daughter's chest. I froze. My heart stopped. But Claire didn't flinch. In one smooth motion, she pulled her jacket aside, showing her badge, and said in the calmest, most commanding voice I'd ever heard, "Ma'am, you just pulled a firearm on the sheriff of this county. Drop it now." Karen's face went pale. She stammered, tried to insist it was just for protection. But Claire had already drawn her service weapon, keeping it low but ready. My neighbors peeked out from behind blinds as the drama unfolded. Within seconds, Karen realized she was out of her depth. Her hand shook, and she set the gun down on the pavement. Claire radioed for backup, and in less than 5 minutes, 2 squad cars rolled into the street. Karen was handcuffed right there in front of the entire neighborhood she thought she controlled. She screamed about HOA rights and how she didn't know, but ignorance doesn't erase a felony. Pointing a loaded gun at an officer of the law? That's jail time. The HOA tried to sweep it under the rug, but it was too late. Word spread fast, and the so-called queen of the neighborhood ended up stripped of her board position and facing criminal charges. My daughter didn't just defend herself, she proved to everyone that entitlement has limits, and the law always wins in the end. And let me tell you, the street has never been quieter. This story is just the beginning. There is so much more ahead. Subscribe to the channel to join me on this journey.